Yeah, hello guys. Today I want to, as somebody who has been traveling, who normally travels a lot, you have to be fit. If you are not fit, it's going to be difficult for you to, to keep up with the pace, while traveling. So today I want to show you guys how I normally train my biceps, my triceps, my arms in generally. So I don't think, as somebody who trains, as somebody who is traveling, I don't think you need any other arm exercise. So today I'm going to show you guys how I train my arms. But before I start, I normally, get some sugar, into my system. I normally eat bananas, so that I'll be able to get a little bit of energy, to lift this weight. Eating very early in the morning, can be sometimes, uncomfortable. But I do it, whenever I train. I normally train very early in the morning, 5 a.m. I'm used to it because I wake up very, very early. And I normally start with push down. I normally start with push down. Oh yeah. Oh God. I normally do the machine coil, 3 sets of 7, 3 sets of 8, depending on how I feel, but I normally do 3 sets of 7, 3 sets of 8. I think it's enough in my opinion. This is what I've been doing for many years. Waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning, hitting the gym, at 5. I know some people might think that, this is abnormal. I can get it. I can understand as well, but, I think, training very early in the morning is really, really calm. Most people are sleeping. You are not dragging the machines with anyone. You just come in, do your thing. You are mentally fit. So why not? I think, it's something I can actually encourage everyone to do, especially if you're having difficulties, training very early in the morning, going to the gym itself. Try very early in the morning, 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning. Then you just know that, you've actually done it. Then you get back to work. Triceps pull down. You know, I do it 3 sets of 7, 8 as one. I still have my my banana as well. There's something I've noticed as well. I don't eat like, before I go to the gym, because I'm someone that normally goes to the gym very early in the morning. I don't take protein shake, creatine, and all those pre-workout shit. I don't do it. For me to get energy to train, I normally take just banana, just to get myself, just to get some sugar into my system. Then that's it. And then this is the triceps. Hi. I'm always thirsty, so if I'm training, I'm drinking water at the same time as well. There's this guy, that normally trains with us, very early in the morning. While he's training, he doesn't drink water. He drinks water, when he's done training. I think the dude is a different species, man. He's a different species. I think, as someone who travels a lot, you need to be able to keep fit as well. Whenever I'm traveling, I normally make sure my hotel have a gym. If my hotel doesn't have a gym, I normally, make sure I book a hotel, that is closer to a gym, so that I'll be able to go work out as well, It can be really, really exhausting, but we chose this life, man. I do overhead press, to make sure I'm hitting that arms, very well. I do overhead press sitting down. I don't think arms exercises are supposed to be that complicated. If you follow these steps, you know, the way I train, I don't think, you know, I think your arms are gonna develop. You don't need any other thing, you know, and besides I train natural. I don't take any, you know what I mean. I don't take any other thing that is not Lego. So this has always been how I've been training for the past, you know, for years. And I do the same routine always. I'm not training to compete. It has never been my agenda. So, you know, if you're someone that wants to, like, you know, keep fit, look good in your clothes, you really don't need to, like, you know, stress yourself that much. You don't need so much. You just, like, you know, follow my routines, then you're going to be good. Okay, I only train, like, you know, I only train my arms, you know, once a week. So because I'm training my arms, you know, once a week, so I normally make sure that, you know, whenever I'm in the gym, you know, to train a particular part of the body, I go all in. I hit them really, really hard because I know I'm not going to train them again until next week. Yeah. I have one more set. Jerry's something, you know, most people that doesn't train, you know, Jerry's this thing they normally do. You know, when they start going to the gym, maybe the first 1 month, the first 2, 3, 4 months, they get tired, they give up. Gym is a lifestyle. Gym is, you know, for me, personally, I don't like going to the gym. Sincerely speaking, I know, you know, most people are going to find it really, really strange, but I personally don't like going to the gym. But I love the result after going to the gym. So that is why I do it. So because I love the result, I have to bear the pain. I see gym as a work. So I know this is something I train 4 times every week. So I know this is something I'm going to do, like, you know, 4 times every week, whether I like it or not, whether if it's snowing, raining, it doesn't matter. I know I'm going to, like, I have 1 hour every week. I have 4 hours every week to go to the gym. So I do, like, you know, maybe Monday, Tuesday, then I rest Wednesday. Then I do, like, you know, maybe Thursday, Saturdays. Then I'm done for the week. I have a lot of prestige for people that trains, like, you know, every day. but personally, I don't. I just do like, 4 times every week. That's it. The whole idea is to train my triceps, to hit my triceps really, really hard. That is why I do a lot of tricep exercises, because the more you hit them, the more they grow. And besides, everybody develop, at a different pace. I have started to get older. I can't compare myself, to when I was in my 20s. Guys that are in their 20s, they have more privilege to grow really, really fast. I don't anymore. I'm an old man now. I use this as well to keep still hit those triceps